Hi, in this section we are going to see busbar differential protection for single busbar system with sectionalization. Here we are going to see high impedance differential relay. In this is the CT arrangement for differential relay. All CT connections are parallel to the differential relay. According to this SLD, it has two zones. Over this two zone, the bus coupler CT selection is very important. If we include corresponding side zone CT of a bus coupler, then it will not work properly. We see why and what it will happen in fault condition. Now, if the fault is on bus coupler, in this area is still not covered under production, we can see practically. Now we consider the incomer 1 supply the power to both bus through bus coupler and outgoing 2, 4 and 5 takes load. Outgoing 2 takes 200 amps and 4 and 5 takes 250 amps we considered. Both the CT and bus coupler come through 500 amps. Now suddenly fault occurs on bus coupler. Due to this fault current takes 600 amps. But this fault is not able to sense by any zone because for busbar differential the sum of current in and out should be 0. This condition satisfy, so the fault cannot be isolated. So to avoid this we have to go for zone overlap. For that, bus coupler CT on zone 2 side has to select for zone 1 and zone 1 side CT has to select for zone 2. Now we see for same fault condition. Now for zone 1 current is 1300 amps but the current out is only 700 amps. So the differential current we get 600 amps in primary. Now for zone 2 current is 1100 amps and the current out is 500 amps. So the differential current also we get here 600 amps in primary. Corresponding to the primary current, the CT secondary we get 0.5 amps secondary differential current on both zone. Due to this, the differential relay get operate and it will trip all the breaker. Since for this reason only we are making zone overlap to get the maximum area to be protected. Now we go for fault. We know we have two fault, one is external and other one is internal. First we see external fault. For this we consider both bus get charged by the incomer 1 through bus coupler and outgoing 2, 4 and 5 is on position. Before fault condition the incomer makes 700 amps due to outgoing 2, 4 and 5 and both bus coupler CT gets 500 amps. Now external fault occurs suddenly on outgoing 4. Due to this fault condition, the outgoing 4 takes 600 amps more. Now the incomer current correspondingly produce 1300 amps and both bus coupler CT produce 1100 amps. Now in zone 1 both current in and out, if we check it was same, no difference current flow in the circuit, and also zone 2 also no differential current flow on circuit. So busbar differential protection will not operate over here. Now we can go for checking internal fault, that is in zone fault. Same load condition we are going to consider and the fault is going to consider on this bus 2, that is zone 2. Due to this fault the current take is 600 amps. Now the incomer produce 1300 amps and bus coupler CT takes 1100 amps correspondingly. Now we see on zone 1. For zone 1, the current in from incomer 1, that is 1300 amps, and current out is from bus coupler and outgoing 2, both produce 1300 amps, so no differential current flow over here. Now this zone will not give any trip. Now we see on zone 2. Here the current in is from bus coupler, that is 1100 amp, and current out from outgoing 4 and 5 is only 500 amp. But this fault current is not coming under picture. So we get 600 amps primary current. Corresponding to the CT secondary ratio, the secondary current produces 0.5 amps. So the relay will start to sense fault on zone 2 and it will give trip to all breaker including bus coupler. Now we see relay settings. In high impedance relay settings is very simple. We can see now. In this we have to check the CT ratio first and differential setting next. For differential settings we have to set for all three phase separately, and also the settings here is 50 percentage, that is trip at 0.5 amps of the secondary CT current, and trip time is only 50 millisecond. Mostly we have only this settings for high impedance relay. Now we go for testing. We are going to see primary testing and secondary testing. First we see the primary testing. For this we have to take incomer as a reference. We have to check one by one and corresponding isolator and breaker has to be closed. While doing the primary injection, we have to make loop on series resistor and also we have to provide tripping feedback to the kit. For checking bus coupler CT, we have to close bus coupler isolator and breaker, and also we have to connect out cable to the outgoing of the other bus. Here I am going to connect on outgoing 4. Now we go for outzone fault. I am going to inject current on incomer 1 and outgoing 1. So the current in and out same. There is no differential current flow over here. So that relay will not give any trip over here. Same way we have to check for all outgoing to that of bus, and also for checking bus coupler CT I am going to take outgoing 4. So I am going to close isolator and breaker for outgoing 4 also. Now I inject 600 amps. Here also the current in and out is 600 amps, so no trip. Like this we have to test for zone 2 also. Now we go for in zone fault. For this we have two type of fault creation. One is loop and other one is polarity change method. First I am going to show by loop method. Same current I am going to inject in incomer and outgoing 2, but for outgoing 2 CT I am going to make loop and I am going to remove the parallel circuit. Now my relay get 0.5 amps. Relay settings also 50 percentage, that is 0.5 amps current. So the relay will start to sense and give trip to the breaker. Same way we have to do for all outgoing. Same manner I am going to check for bus coupler CT. So I am making loop on bus coupler CT. Here also the relay get 0.5 amps and gave trips. Similar manner we have to check for zone 2 with same method. Now we can check for loop method. Over incomer 1 I did not make any changes, but for outgoing one I changed the polarity. So the secondary it considered both as a current in, so there is no current out. Due to this, both current get added according to the CT ratio. Both CT produce 0.5 amps, so the relay get 1 amps and it will give trip. Same way we have to check for all outgoing. Now we are going to check for bus coupler CT. For this I have changed the CT polarity of the bus coupler CT. Now both current get added same way and give trip. Similarly we have to do testing for zone 2 also. Now we can check for secondary testing. Before going to the secondary testing, we see schematic first. Here I have to isolate all CT short link and corresponding current cable has to be connected to the terminal, and also we have to make a tripping feedback to the relay, and here also we have to make loop to the series resistor. Now we can go for testing. From the kit I have taken two set of CT, one to incomer panel, other to outgoing panel. Now I inject 0.5 amps on both panel, but angle I make 180-degree phase shift. Since the relay sends 50%, that is it will operate at 0.5 amps, but there is no differential current flow to the relay, so the relay will not give trip. Same way we have to check for all outgoing including bus coupler CT also. Similar way we have to check for zone 2. Now I go for in zone fault creation. Method 1. Now I am going to inject 0.5 amp on one panel. The relay setting is 50%. It will operate at 0.5 and also relay get differential current 0.5, so it will give trip. Method 2. Now I am injecting 0.5 on both panel and also angle difference is 0. The relay settings 50%, that is it will operate at 0.5 amps, and also relay get differential current 1, since both current flow on same direction, so it get added. Since relay detect 1 amps, it will give trip command. Same way for all outgoing and also for including bus coupler CT we have to check. Similarly we have to check for zone 2. After finishing all the testing, you verify all CT short link has been closed, because it is very important. If you open any CT short link, it is very danger. In actual condition, first we can go for secondary testing and finally we can check primary testing. It is preferable to verify these short links. If you think this video is useful for your friends, then please share to them. Thank you for watching this video.